10 misconceptions about branding. Many people have gaps in their knowledge about branding or hold pre-existing, flawed ideas which prevent them from fully appreciating the benefit branding can bring to their business. We focus on some of the most common misconceptions that hold people back from embracing the benefits of branding. Number 1. Branding is not the same as logo making. I've heard several potential clients say, "I need my branding done. Can you design me a logo?" So many websites claim that they create brands when all they do is generate logos, business cards, or similar items. So it's hardly surprising that people are confused by this. In fact, logo design is just one of the many facets that make up the branding process. It's important, but only the tip of the iceberg. Number 2. Branding is not just how things look. While the visual identity of a brand and its overall design aesthetics play key roles in effective branding, even the prettiest designs cannot undo the damage done by a bad customer experience or a disorganized business. Branding goes beyond your visual identity and can aid a variety of other aspects of your organization, from management to communications. Branding provides clarity and focus, but it cannot deliver if the other key ingredients of running a sustainable business are not there. Number 3. Branding is not the same as advertising. It's not an unfounded belief that branding is related to advertising. Historically, branding projects were handled by big advertising firms, but branding has evolved since then. Nowadays, it requires specialist expertise to create brands, and this involves a different kind of process to advertising. While branding is a long-term endeavor, advertising is usually focused on short-term gains, such as increasing sales of a product in a given time frame. Branding is more comprehensive. It also involves almost all aspects of a business, whereas advertising emphasizes a specific aspect such as the quality or price of a product. Advertising is the process of persuading people to buy into the brand. Number 4. Branding is not the same as marketing. The trio of marketing, advertising, and branding are all interconnected. But compared to branding, marketing and advertising provide more specific goals and measurable outcomes. While advertising focuses on making people buy, marketing is a more natural ally for branding because it deals with nurturing relationships between brands and their audiences. Marketing communications play a key role in building brand recognition, and their effectiveness is influenced by how well defined the brand identity is. Number 5. Branding is not just for big companies. As the most talked about brands tend to be large global corporations, it is no surprise that there exists a widely held view that branding is for big companies. This couldn't be further from the truth. A more accurate analysis would be that big companies utilize good branding to grow and maintain their position in the market. The same branding principles apply to big and small businesses. The only difference is that the complexity of managing a brand will grow with the size of the organization. A modest budget can do great things for even the smallest of businesses. Number 6. Branding does add value. When coming face to face with the costs of a branding project, a valid question arises. What value does branding add to my business? Many people assume that without a clear and immediate financial return on investment, branding doesn't provide real value to their organization. They forget about the fact a strong brand is an asset. It adds value to the business by making it protectable through a visual identity system that can be trademarked or licensed or sold. A well-designed brand also gives a business vitality and makes it more attractive to investors and more appealing to new talent. Number 7. Branding does affect sales. Advertising and marketing activities are more focused on clearly defined issues and therefore deliver more specific results. If you want to sell 5,000 more items, try a marketing or advertising push first. If you want the people who bought those products to buy from you again and not from a competitor, build brand loyalty. The direct impact of branding on sales performance is harder to quantify because it manifests in intangible features such as increased trust and higher perceived quality. Number 8. Branding should not wait. When do you think it's the right time to enlist the help of a branding specialist? Should you wait until you are successful or until things have started to go wrong? We have seen branding being sidelined by organizations for so many wrong reasons. Branding should be there when you hit the start button on your business and then adapt to your needs and grow with your demands. Number 9. Branding is not driven by trends. Navigating through competition can be a daunting task and can trick the most focused business leaders into pursuing approaches for their company's branding because they are in fashion at the time. Good branding is enduring. This is one of our guiding principles. Trends change, but when you create your brand, it should be focused on a forward-thinking vision and created following timeless design principles. Frequent changes project insecurities and confusion to your audiences. The most successful brands remain true to their core values and don't change the central elements of their visual identity as the wind blows. Number 10. Branding is not a commodity. Not many people would say they view branding as a commodity. Yet there is a tendency for it to be treated that way. The misconception is validated by many businesses claiming to offer branding for unfeasibly cheap prices, often combined with the promise of unrealistic amounts of amends. Not only does this undercut businesses that offer genuine expertise, also projects an image that branding is just a product you can buy off the shelf or subscribe to and never have to worry about again. Branding services should be tailored to your business's needs and offer unique solutions to address your specific challenges. Are you ready to develop your brand? Drop me a line to find out how Brand Curious could help you.